So earlier, I was out and about, and I was trying to figure out what I can vlog about. And I started to realize, this isn't even my daily life. This isn't even like what I normally do. I started thinking to myself, like, I'm manufacturing vlogs for the sake of vlogging, and I don't really want to do that. It wasn't necessarily my intention of why I even started doing this. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna bring it back home. I'm gonna try to make a vlog from home, just showing like what I normally do. Right now I'm in my yard, and I normally come out here mainly just to think, unwind. So this is either going to be a really cool shot or big mistake. Let's find out. Let's be honest, it wasn't that cool. Not really. So before I had a family, I'd spend a lot of time golfing. I really enjoyed it. I'd be out there for hours, I would work and then go play golf, go to the range. That was kind of what I lived for. But now that I'm a lot busier, I have a family, more people depend on me, it's a little harder to get out. Horrible. It is day 12 of me trying to vlog every day for the month of August. This is the 12th episode. So my daughter started school again. So now I'm on this routine of waking up early, making breakfast, going to take her to school, and then I got a little free time on my way back. My other daughter is home from college. She graduated, and which gives me someone to help be with my son for a little bit, and I can run errands and do things that I need to do. It's been great, but especially to shoot these videos. But I was thinking to myself, what can I shoot? Where can I go? And I started stressing out. I started thinking about these vlogs, and I was realizing, like, I'm going out of my way to manufacture a vlog versus the purpose of just bringing the camera along with me to kind of show what I'm doing. And I think I just started to overthink it. And I guess that's the problem with, making these little rules with yourself of what you can and can't do when you create. So ideally, when I started doing the vlogs, I was thinking to myself, I have this action camera. I'm going to bring it along with me to just film what I do every day. But to be honest with you, like, the majority of my life, it's kind of crazy. These first 10 days have been pretty easy because those have been the most action-packed days of my entire year, probably. Like, I'm a really basic guy. I spend a lot of time at home. Like I said, most of my life is wheelchair bound, and I don't do much. I shoot a lot of videos for people. I also do clothes for myself, and I create, but a lot of that I can do from here. So a lot of times I spend majority of my time at home, whether behind a computer, in a recliner, whatever I'm doing. It's usually at home, so it's not too exciting. I don't know what kind of home you guys live in, but my home is just a home. It's where I leave stuff around and fall asleep. It's nice. It's a nice home, but it's not really action packed. I mean, I'm not a chef. I don't do amazing things in the kitchen. I'm just surviving, y'all. But yeah. So a lot of times I come to the backyard, hit some golf balls. I used to have these like little plastic golf balls that you could full swing, and they're all in my neighbor's house. I'm sure they're kind of pissed off, but you know, I gotta buy more. I think it's kind of working, right? Yeah. Okay. Nice. So, anyways, we built this little putting green, and it's cool. It's been fun. I don't come out here as much as I would, like a lot of times you do things, you think to yourself, oh, it's gonna be great, I'm gonna be out there every day, and you realize, why did you do that? You're never even there. But obviously I need to come out here more. Again, let's see. Third time's a charm, right? Obviously goes that way. Okay, what do they say? Fourth time's a charm. Fourth time is a charm. So anyways, I was thinking to myself, what can I vlog about? There's something that's been bothering me for the last several years. I think it's, if vlogging is therapy, something that I think I want to verbalize out loud. Maybe it'll make me feel better or deal with the situation. But, years ago, I was a fan of this clothing brand. And I would buy all their stuff, and I was really about the culture of it. They were a street culture brand, I guess. A lot of music, skateboarding, different kind of influences. And I was a fan. I would drive like hour and a half away to go get the clothes, and I had a bunch of it, and I really loved it. And then one day, fast forward like 5 years, I ended up getting the opportunity to work there. And this is a place where, if you can imagine, there's like probably 50 to 75 employees. And imagine every employee is like, when you were in high school, they were the coolest person in high school. Maybe not cool in real life, but they just had that aura of being cool. So it felt like everyone I worked with was a personality. And for me, at the time, I think I was like 34. I think I was like 34 years old. I got a job there. And in my particular life at the moment, I wanted a job where it was more like a career. It was a place and a time where I could actually work and then make a better living and live my dream. And it was my dream to work at this place. So I sent a crazy portfolio in, and I ended up getting the job. And the owner, which was a larger than life personality. I mean, this guy is like all over magazine covers. He's in music videos. He would cameo in different things, and he would wear like a chain, and just at the time, not at the time. At the time, it was really cool to me. And I remember meeting him and working there. I was like, so excited. So I moved up, an hour and a half away, moved to an apartment to go work at this job. And I got it. And in the morning, I would go to this job, and my boss was really cool when it was just me and him. And then as people would come in, he had to go into the mode of becoming that guy. Becoming the guy from the magazine, becoming the guy that everyone looked up to. It's his Superman costume, and for me, I was like the new guy, the peon. And as soon as like people started arriving, the treatment of myself was different. I think maybe too, like I wasn't as confident with myself because it was a new place. It's like going to a new school, but you're going to somewhere where it's like I said, all the kids were cool, and I I didn't feel that way. You know, I didn't feel cool. Um, but I went, and I was a graphic designer for this company, and I worked with two other graphic designers that were phenomenal. And it's kind of crazy too, because before I got there, I thought I was like top tier. Like I thought I was really good, and then when I got there, my confidence just sank because I realized, man, there's people much better than me, and it just kind of messed with my head. So I worked there for 3 weeks, and in those 3 weeks, I learned so much. But on my third week, I knew like that wasn't my place. So people thought I was crazy. I decided to quit. There's two owners. I ended up talking to one of them and just told him like this isn't the place for me. Said why, blah blah blah. Doors always open. You know, I didn't get fired or anything, but it's just it's just this weird feeling. And I think to myself now, it's like, you know, every time something goes bad, I think to myself, did I choose the wrong path? Like in life, did I make the wrong decision? Was I supposed to stick it out? Was I supposed to stay there? Um, and sometimes I dwell on those things, but I forget about all the things that came that were a blessing because I left. I got a beautiful family now. I have this little triangle putting green. Um, you know, I have a DJI action 4. Life isn't bad. It's really not. Um, but when I see glamour and glitz and things like that, or I struggle with my own small business, and I just think to myself like, damn, what did you do? I look in the mirror and think, what did you do? And I guess the point of this is just that, sometimes your dream comes true and you get what you want, and then you realize you didn't want that at all. Um, Whenever people ask me about the situation, I describe it as like Disneyland. I think Disneyland's cool to go as a family. It's like you go and you visit, you see the rides, it's so amazing, the fireworks and all that. But then when you go and you actually work there, you know the guy who takes off the Mickey Mouse mask and the costume, or you go on It's a Small World and realize everything's held by duct tape or something. It's like you see too much, and then you know too much behind the scenes where it's just all the luster and all the shine went away. Sometimes I think it's better to just be sometimes I think it's just better to be a fan sometimes. And maybe not all things are meant for you to be a part of, but sometimes it's nice to just be on the other end. For example, like you may love YouTube. Maybe you don't want to be a creator, but maybe it's your job to be like a super fan, you know what I mean? Watch videos, leave comments for creators, keep them hyped up about making the videos, and it's an integral part. It's a noble part of YouTube. You know, since I've done this like vlogging community, all these comments, people leave more comments, and I watch their videos and I try to leave thoughtful comments. It's like, it's such a beautiful thing. And I guess, you know, I have a few people that leave comments on my videos that don't create yet. They haven't decided to take that step. And it's like their little comments that they leave to me keep me going and keep me turning on my camera. So, you know, everyone has a place. Not all things are meant for all people. I'm not saying you can't create. I'm just saying maybe it's not your intention to create. Maybe, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to just be on the other side. So I don't know if that makes sense. I'm still not at peace with it. That's why I'm not telling you guys the name of the company, and it's just like it's a spot in my resume and my life that it just sucks. To like get your dream job, you show up, and you only work there for 3 weeks. You sound like such a stupid ass, but probably one of the best decisions of my life. I just, it always haunts me. Just because there was a lot of other stuff that came with it. Perks, glamour, glitz. I could have had teeth with diamonds on it, a gold chain, fancy shoes from Japan, you know. And me now, I think I'm wearing like some pants I got on Amazon, like Amazon Essentials or something. Plain black t-shirt. Did you see that?